All right, man. So so this is my story, man. This is my story. Um, Journey to financial freedom. Journey to financial freedom, and I've been started trading for the last almost 3 years now. 3 years of trading. Oh boy, I can tell you, man. Um, yeah, it's been a roller coaster. As you know, many of you know that trading uh, at first in the beginning it's not easy. That's for real. It's not easy. Trading is not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, but once you know it, when you get it, it's easy. So it's it's easy and it's not easy at the same time. Uh, what do I mean by that? When you start, I don't know for other people, but for me, it's like uh, I guess also has to do with when you trying to figure things out on your own. That's when things get harder. I think that's why I've been struggle, man. I've been struggle. That's I can tell you. I've been struggle like um sometimes, man. But the things that what keeps me pushing, like because I had no other choice, man. I had no any other choice because this is it for me. This was it. This like I was like this is my last option. You know what I mean? Uh, we have said in Kiswahili said fi, finally uzeeni, meaning that um, let me try uh, to translate in English. It's like the finals when you get older. That is your last option. This is when things. How how can I say that? Uh, when you get older and anything that you see is the last one. It's like you don't have any more time to waste. And whenever you whenever you keep focus on something and it feels like it's the last. You know what I mean? It's the last. And you aren't gonna let it go. So it feels like if you let it go, then you're done because you don't have any other time. This is it, you know. So this is was it for me. This is it, man. Because I did a lot of things. I tried a lot of things. I tried affiliate business. I spend a lot of money, man. I spend a lot of money, and I've been scammed, you know. And I'm telling you something, man. Let me tell you something. Uh, how I got into trading. How I got into trading is it's a scammer who actually get me into trading. It's funny, but yo, it's a scammer, man. Scammer is the one who actually get me into trading. Uh, so I was I lived in a remote community, okay, for about 13 13 good years, and I was working, so I was comfortable. My job was like, you know, I mean, like I was making some doughs. I was making that band, but I was comfortable. I was comfortable. I wasn't spending a lot. I was like, I could buy anything I want, and I didn't think anything. So there was a guy. He was a pilot, and where I used to work was in a far from far from where I lived, in a small community. Okay, there's a remote community, and then we have to go outside of the community, and the only way to get out of that community is by plane or boat. So there was a company called Hydro Quebec. It's a hydro electric company. They were building a dome, electric dome, by the river, and so there was like a camp, and you have to work there like for three weeks, no, 4 weeks, and then you get a 2 weeks off. 4 weeks you are 4 weeks you are in, and then 2 weeks out. So so then we every time we when we flew from our work site to get home, we flew almost by the same, because there was like one company actually which uh operate within the community, within that area, the community, and then like it's like let's say around Quebec City, and to a small community, and there was one company that operated. Okay, so this company, um and they used to change a pilot every few, let's say 2 weeks. They rotated, and so every time I get off, I have uh to flew uh by this plane. And the pilot, he was a nice guy. He was young, and very socialized, and so we had a little talk. We chop it up, and then he kind of like he told me, "Yo, do you know about stocks? Investing. Buy stocks and stuff." I was like, "So stocks? What was that? And he tried to explain, stocks, like, you can buy like, let's say like Amazon, Nike, um, uh, and Coca-Cola company, um, Microsoft, all those kind of stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, but how do I make money?" Because I was comfortable. I was making like two, yeah, 2K every 2 weeks, 2K every 2 weeks. So I was good. And after that, and then I was like, no, I didn't take it so serious. I didn't take it so serious. So because I was comfortable. So and then someday I was like, man, let me have a look at what this guy told me. And I started making a research, and I bought a book how to invest on stocks and shit like that. And then I started reading, but I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. I let it that. So um, as the year goes by, then get to the point where I had to move from this small community to come to the city, Quebec City. And now I was like, okay, so I'm moving to the city. What happened? Because I know in the city is hustling and bustling, man. The the way the way that I was comfortable there, that wouldn't be the case in the city. So just a day it popped up, and then I was like I was on YouTube watching some. I was like scroll down, and some videos and stuff, and then I bump into there was ads, came across, talk about you can invest like 20 $200, and then you can earn like by week like 400. You can make a profit of 400 every week. I was like, what? Yeah, and then they show like if you invest 250 every week, your capital will be increased by 200%. 200%, like what? And then if you put more money, is the more money you put, the more profit you make. I was like, yo, man, and I had money, right? I was making money, right? So I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about, and I wanna, like it, there was like this a notion of get quick rich scam thing, and at that time my mind was like I was about just thinking about money. I want to just make money, and so I was like, okay, yeah, what's up? I enroll on the website. I click the arts, and then they direct me to the website, and then I enroll, and then a couple minutes later I receive a call, from the it's like a representative from this company, and she was like explain to me, how you can invest it, and then you can, this is how you're gonna get, and every month, every week, whatever you want. So we can set up your account right now. And so I was on my way to move to the city, and I was like, "Yo, man, I don't want to go work because now I'm like, I don't want to do, I want to do business. I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to work for nobody. I just want to stay home and travel and stuff like that." So yeah, long story short, I I I give them cash, like I start with 150, 150, yeah. And then after that, they call me. Someone else call me and explain the same thing. I was like, oh, okay. If I can invest here and I can invest here, like two people, three people, I can accumulate fast cash, within a week or within a month. I can live comfortably. So I start, you know, imagine uh, a big profit without knowing anything. And so, yeah, I did that. And then the next day, they call me again, just convince me you can put more and make more money. And I keep adding, even before seeing the first profit. I was like, no, I want more money. I want to make more profit. So I invest in like three different guys on three different companies. Okay, and then I moved to the city. In the same after like 3 months, I moved to the city. So when I moved to the city, these guys, man, they start telling me like, I have to pay. I have accumulate a lot of profit, but before I can withdraw that, I have to pay taxes and shit, taxes and stuff like that. Um, and I said, but you can deduct it from the profit that I have. I said, no, that their standard policy is like they can't do that. They can't touch my money. I have to pay separate from my own my pocket. And as you know, I was greedy. I was greedy enough, and I pay like 5K. I pay 5K, and then and these guys, man, they disappear. But in the meantime, they were showing me like trading. They was explaining about trading and crypto stuff, Bitcoin, and I didn't know nothing about it, man. So after after I realized, man, I was because after I was making more research about them, about investing and I see a lot of articles talk about scammer, and the description is like it fits them. The description that I read is like it fits them, and I was like, man, I'm be scammed, man. I got my money is gone, man. What I'm gonna do right now? So what I did then, I start to study, and I say, no, man, now is the time to study to know how to trade it on my own, and that's when I start. 2000, that was 2022. Yeah, 2022. I like October or November. I study. Start studying. I went to open an account on Baby Pips, and yeah, I study. I didn't finish on Baby Pips. That was like, I don't know. They got levels from beginner to me, intermediate to advanced. It's like a school stuff. From grade one to high school. So I feel like it's just left on the grade one. I was like, man, I wanna trade. I wanna get in the game right now. You want me like to study, like to finish those all the basics. Like it's gonna take a year or something. And I was like, no, man, I can't wait. Can't wait. I can't do that. I wanna right now. So, but again, it's the scammer who actually uh make me think uh and to start trading. So from there, and I started studying slowly, 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 and yeah, and then things just got more interested. Um, but wasn't easy. Wasn't easy. And then yeah, I had a lot of losses, a lot of losses. You have money. I win sometimes, sometimes I lose. It's like I trade. What is that? Paper trade. Like 1 week. You know, 1 week paper trade. Just trade it 1 week. And from there, I was like, man, I wanna have the real feeling. Yeah. So I scroll a lot of YouTube channels and watch this, watch that, all kind of strategies. I try this, and it's not working out, and dump it up and try another one. It's not working out. Dump it up, and man, it was crazy. This journey, man, was crazy. Yeah. So, but yeah, but finally, finally, I made it. I made it. Yeah, I made it. Trading. Now I see. Man, I'm like, man, these things. Why I didn't know? Like, I struggle. The things that now I'm like, these things. I struggle. The things that now I see is easy, and before I saw as like very complicated. At first, it was like easy, but then once the market slap you in the face one to three, 2 times, you know, uh, you're like, oh man, this shit is not easy. It's not easy. It's get hard. It's get hard. Sometimes you win the whole week. You win three, four, three in the row, four in the row, and then you start losing, 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 losing. I was like, what's wrong? What did I do wrong, man? I'm trading the same thing. The thing that I didn't understand is it's the trend. When I was winning, is the market when the market was trending, and when I was losing is when the market was consolidated. So I didn't know the difference, like consolidation and trend. I was like just trade, like I just want to trade every day. I just want to see the numbers, like those greens and shit. So it's crazy, man. I want to see the green every day. Like when I see the green, I'm like, yeah, yeah, this is it. I got it. And the time I say, yeah, I got it, yo, guess what? The next day, boom, get a loss, big loss, big loss, big loss. I'm like, man, I start telling people, man, yo, man, I'm trading, man, and then now I know how to trade. But the things what keeps me alive was like, man, this is it. I can't do anything else. I want this life because I like to travel. I like freedom. I don't like even when I used when I was at work, like I didn't like someone command me and tell me what to do. Like you give me the work, right? Now, if you give me the work, I have to develop my own strategy how that work is gonna fit with my personality. But the boss is like, you have to work it. You have to work what he say, the way he said. You have to work it the way he said. And I'm like, no, man, you give me the job, all right? The most important is to get your job done, right? So leave me. I have to develop my own strategy how I can do my task, you know. So they didn't like that, and me, I didn't like that too. So I kind of like when I got into trading, I was like, yo, I think this is gonna match me. This is what I was looking for, you know. It was so attracted to me trading. Once I saw it, I was like, this is it. Because actually, so many things. I tried to invest in so many things, but it didn't work it out. But I was like, I'm set something, and then it's like my enthusiasm is faded out, just automatic. But with trading, even I get smacked, I'm still I'm still hold on. I'm still like, no, I can't leave this. This is it. This is what I was looking for. I need this. And man, so yeah, so my life wasn't easy, and sometimes I'm sad. Um, I'm thinking a lot, like I'm not happy. I used to, I like to smile a lot, but then all of the sudden, my smile was gone. People there was like, what's going on with this guy? What's going on, man? What's going on? Yo, every day when they see me, like, I like it to smile every time, but sometimes it's like, all of the sudden, I changed, my mood changed, and that is when I lose. I press a trade and then I lose. When I lose, man, I'm like, man, there's no good feeling with losing. And I'm like, damn, man, this life, man, this life, man. How come? How come? Why me? Like when I watch the people, like they win, man. The same strategy they use is, I don't know, the smart money concept, supply and demand, and I'm like, but why me? Why I'm losing, man? But I was like, no, I'm gonna get it. If they got it, I'm gonna get it. And I keep saying, I could see it. I could see that I know that I say myself, but I know these things. I know how to trade. But why I'm losing? I don't know why, but I say I know it. I can see I know it. I know that I know. But I keep losing. But I know. I say I know it, and I can feel it. Like it's almost there. Like it's like somebody that's like on the tunnel, and he can see the light. You know, he can see the end of the tunnel right there, and I could see it after. The first year I was like winning. I passed like a few challenges. Like I passed three, two, yeah, three, no, two challenges to the payout. I got one payout, and the other one I passed phase one. I felt like 10 challenges, okay, and I passed of those 10 challenges. I passed three of them, two in the phase two to the payout, and the other company but didn't pay me out. But one I got paid. I got one time payout, $530 something dollar, and I was happy, man. And I was like, this is it, man. I got this, man. And ever since, I never see that money anymore. I never see that payout. And I blew on my account. I blew. And I keep changing strategies to strategies. But what really uh, what really turned around was after I discover or understand the market structure, especially um, top-down analysis. This top-down analysis It's a game change for me, game changer, man. Game changer. Top down analysis from high time frame, from monthly, weekly. Uh, what I'm doing, I'm looking for the trendy reversal from the high time frame. Trendy reversal, man. Yo, predict like 500, 700,000 pips. You trade it 1 month, just one pair. Yo, this has changed everything. Everything changes. I'm consistent now. I can see profit. I'm consistent. To be honest and to say the truth is that I'm consistent. I can say here in front of this camera, I'm consistent right now. I have uh, no more pressure. I It's like I know how to trade it now. I can say I know how to trade it, and that's why I want to share with you, um, and see. So this is my journey to financial freedom, and I'm gonna share my journey and everything you're gonna see on my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, you're gonna see how I analyze the market, and also the setup, my setup, trading ideas and stuff like that. So come with me this journey to financial freedom, um, and help other people who are struggle. But for me now, I'm not struggling anymore. I'm consistent and I live my best life. Um, and yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trading is good. Yeah.